I like it like this, man. Life on no rush. The adventures of Trailhand Bill. Sitting outside, man, and I'm in the front yard today. I think the last time I was on live with you guys, I was in the backyard. Sunday morning, man, I already been up working. I was sitting in the house though, editing content, cleaning out my files, man. So now I'm about to actually make some content. It's Sunday, man. I don't plan on doing anything, chilling. I already ate. Boiled egg whites and grits and coffee and orange juice for breakfast. It's a beautiful warm day. Irony is that it was literally just sprinkling. And I'm talking about the lightest of sprinkles for literally like 5-7 seconds, and then it stopped. So, and also, I have to do something about my car, man. I'm confused as hell. I've been here for 5 years and I've never seen this before. It's a couple of things I've seen this year that I've never seen in South Florida, like stars. And my car just keep like continuously getting spotty dirty. It's not like, I can't even describe it. It's like I drove through something and dirt just rained on sections of my car. And I don't remember driving through anything, so I'm confused. Also, the windshield has just been filthy continuously for the last couple of weeks. I mean, I went and got my car washed last week, and I get it washed every other week. And as soon as I got it washed, my windshield was filthy. And like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of upsetting. Anyway, I really made this because I wanted to tell you guys about something that happened to me. So I'm in South Florida. They always have, I'm in Miami actually. They always have they got something going on all the time. And I don't know what's going on. I know Rolling Loud is going on like, I'm sorry, I had to finish my Coke that I opened yesterday before it gets flat. I don't want to waste it and I don't like flat Coke, but I don't know what they got going on over here. But so my neighbor is telling me yesterday when I leave the house, the one that's always forcing his Colt 45s on me. It's a whole nother story. So he's talking to me yesterday, and when I'm leaving the house, and he's like, yeah, man, the neighbor around the corner. Okay, so what they do is this right here. And I because of how I am, I haven't engaged in this yet. And I don't know if I ever will, because I just be too busy to be home monitoring this. But for the neighbors who have been here for a while, I don't even know I don't know all these people, so I can't say been for a while. I know the ones I know they've been here for a while. When they have events in town, this is the perk of owning your own house or your land or whatever. Or even if you're renting. I mean, the landlord ain't coming by checking. They sell their yard spaces. So when they have events over here, it depends on what the event is, you can sell your yard space for a parking spot for anywhere from $30 to $60. I'm talking about for real. Like every weekend, you're gonna make how many ever cars you can fit in your yard. That's how much you're gonna make. Obviously, I don't do that. So he's telling me yesterday, he's like, the lady, he's in front of me to the left. He's out there right now. There's a lady behind us. And obviously that house is everywhere. So behind us to the right. So what she does is she comes and parks in front of on the side of my house and then on the front of my house. So that's what she does. She parks on the side. So she blocks that off, and it's not even hers. But hers is way up. She don't even come down here. But I don't get involved in this stuff, so I don't say nothing about it, man. Let them people make their money. So he's telling me yesterday, hey, man, she's doing this. She shouldn't be doing this, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's enough money over here for everybody, which it is. Because the neighbor, I don't know if I told you I was on live where they're directly across the street. I can see their Christmas tree all the time. It's beautiful. They don't do it either. They're like us. They don't even do the selling the yard thing. The people, two houses across the street. I'm trying to describe it as best I can. They don't do it. So there are people around who got plenty of yard space and they could rent out their yard space, and we just don't do it. So, but these two people, they do it, and other people do it. It's a lot of people that do it as well. So he's like, yeah, man, it's enough money for everybody around here. She shouldn't be taking up yard space. She's over there parked in your space. So matter of fact, he complains about her all the time. I don't know what their beef is. I ain't getting involved. But he said, matter of fact, you when you come home tonight, man, if she has somebody parked right there, don't worry about it. You can just park in my yard. All this space right here, you can use it, right? I park inside the fence. I don't need to park outside the fence. I park outside the fence because I'm lazy. I don't feel like opening and closing when I come and go in the mornings and nights. So he's like, yeah, you know, you can park over here in my yard. So I'm like, all right, bro. He's cool. I'm not fabricating. He was, though. I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. But cool, man. I appreciate you. See what I'm saying? He's a talker, though. You know, you get around talkers, they're not trying to be mean or rude, but they just talk. They don't know, like, shut the hell up. People got stuff to do. They'll talk as long as you allow them to. So I'm being kind and courteous, but I'm like, appreciate it, bro. And at the same time, I'm obviously got somewhere to go. So I'm leaving. And I didn't realize this till I came home later that night, last night. He wasn't saying, and I realized this on the way home before I got here. I said, he wasn't saying that because she was gonna come over here and park. She's already commandeered the side parking spots that don't belong to her. I could have said something to her about that, but I'm not. He said that because he's gonna do that. Man, no sooner than I thought that in my mind, I bent the corner, there's a big ass truck parked where I usually park my car in front of the house. I ain't tripping, man. I look at his yard is completely full. Now this is the courteous guy who's so nice, he gets on your nerve trying to give you stuff all the time. For me, it's beers. I don't know what the hell he do. This is the courteous guy. So now I realize, bro, you just running game, fam. He's from Boston, you making Boston look good. Not only did you put somebody in my spot where I park, you put somebody in every spot you have in the yard. Hell, he got cars over there now. So you weren't even giving a damn about me. And that right there is my issue with people. I didn't say anything to him. I came out of the house. He's sitting out the other day. I said, hello. We've never had any friction whatsoever. But knowing me, I'm probably going to mention it in a kind way one day, Lord willing, because I just don't like the inconsiderateness. And that didn't bother me. I just opened the gate, came in, and parked, and now I'm just sitting in my car inside the gate. Now, I could easily, nobody's parked in my spot right now. The lady got her car blocking off in front of the house. Like, bitch, what are you doing? This ain't even your shit. But once again, I'm not even... Forget the friction, man. I'm not gonna be here to do it. Get your money. What I would like, in my mind, in my world, what I do is, you come to people and you say, hey man, this is what I want to do. Do you mind? And if I say like, nah, go ahead and do your thing, which I've inadvertently said, then you come and be like later, you be like, hey, here's a little, you know what I mean, for what I made. And then you leave it up on that person to say whether they will accept that or not. But they don't do that. They just commandeer, they just take over. And for me, it's just too inconsiderate. And to be fair, to be honest, I made several videos like this week about experiences I had, because it's always amazing to me how inconsiderate people are. Even myself on certain levels. I just don't, not on this level, but there are levels. I was thinking about this yesterday too, it's amazing how inconsiderate to other humans I've been in my life. And I just don't want to be like that. And I think for me, that's one difference in me and other people. In some regards, like I acknowledge my flaws. They exist, but I acknowledge my flaws, and they really bother me. That's the spirit of Christ inside of me. It's called conviction. And some people just don't give a damn about being slimy and being snakes, which is what I felt like he did. And it's kind of perplexing, because if you meet the guy, he just goes out of his way to be like kind and courteous. I often say in the videos, I tell you, because he told me this, he said his mom even cautioned him one time that he should stop doing that because she thinks people are going to take advantage of him. So I think he's a good guy. For all I know, he may come back later and be like, hey man, this is what happened. But the fact that you would pretend that lady would park somebody right there when you knew the whole time it was your plan to park somebody right there. And then you told me, hey man, don't worry about it because you can park in my yard, but your yard is completely full. Hell, nobody can even walk in your yard. You got cars in it. And then if it wasn't you last night that had that car parked right there, I just felt like you would have came, because he's always complaining about this lady when they have events. I felt like he would have came over there then when I came home last night, or he came over here now and been like, hey man, see what I'm saying? She parked the truck. She didn't do that. You did that. That was your plan the whole time when you were telling me that bush. And that's all, man. That's the adventures of Trailhand and Bill, where it's like, I always talk about how much of a loner I am and how much I don't trust people, and I have these different views of the world and so many other people I be around. And these are the things that make it like that, man. I don't trust you. Like, look, I don't care how much you come telling me, man, I'm not like that, man. I got good intents. I don't give a fuck about none of that, to be quite frank with you, man. I watch people. Their words, their actions tell you who exactly, like this gentleman. I mean, the dude forces beers on me. I'm like, what the fuck are you? I done told you in the most, what the fuck, him. I'm the most courteous and polite person I can be when I talk to people, unless you bring something else out of me. So I'm like, yo, bro, I really don't drink your beers, man. So, but he goes out of his way to force him like he's just this you know what I mean, giving person, selfless person, and then you do stuff like this. When you need it, and that's what I'm saying. Not that I haven't done this, but this is a lesson for me. I be looking at people like, bro, you just kind of put a fracture in. I ain't saying we had like we was best friends or nothing, but it was a cordial. What's the word I'm looking for? Cordial. I don't even want to say relationship, man. Just association, right? It was a cordial association. And you just did pull that unnecessary snake sneak move, and now I'm just looking at you funny. It's not so cool. It's not as cordial anymore at the very least. And you didn't even have to do that. You could have just, when you was running that game about, yo, she doing this, and you could have said, hey, yo, bro, you mind if I, see what I'm saying, right there? Or you could have just left it, and then you like, yo, I'll give you a spot in my yard, which for that's why I just switched it up. You could have just left where I park alone. Or you could have just said, yo, bro, I'm about to put somebody right there if you don't mind, whatever I charge them, I'll give you this. You mind parking in the gate? Clearly, I got parking spots. I don't have to worry about that. I just, once again, this laziness why I park outside the gate. You could have did all of that, and man, bro, you don't know my response, but I know. I would have been like, man, run it, bro. I'm doing it now. The parking spot is wide open. One of them pretty sure somebody gonna take their damn car or their customer and park them right there. All I gotta do is, it's mine. All I gotta do is go park right there. I'm not doing it because, hey man, get your money. I don't know what you got going on in life. It's not gonna kill me to park inside the gate for 2 days. You might really, really need that. That's the type of person I am, praise God. But that's what I'm saying. I can't just be extending that to everybody everywhere I go, because people don't give a damn. They will take advantage of you and swear that they're not doing it, and later on somehow fabricate a story about how they're the victim. So this was just a disappointing situation. Trust me, it's not saying, oh my God, woe is me, the world is coming to it. I don't get no fuck, man. I'm about to get to work. It's just something that happened. I had a video. I'm still formulating how exactly I want to build this channel. It's usually how my brands go. If I'm either trying to take my time and fumbling through it, or I'm full force because I already know what I want to do. You're not gonna get by. I don't give a damn where you're at in South Florida. These motherfuckers is addicted to loud ass vehicles. I don't give a damn. And that's something that just, if you watch me, you know that irritate the fuck out of me, because why the hell are you drawing all that attention to yourself? Anyway, yeah, I'm still trying to put this together and I ain't figured it out yet. So the thing that I have to do is get content up, because I'll tell you a secret about Trailhand, and I'm gonna get out of here. On every one of my platforms, I have videos unlisted, unreleased. I've created them. All I gotta do is hit publish. The audience can get them. Excuse me, but I'm such a perfectionist, man, and I have my mind. I'm just a double thinker and second guesser that a lot of those videos never even make it to the people. So I'm like, damn, when I'm dead, maybe somebody will find my password or something, hack into it, and then people can get down and release content like I'm a celebrity or superstar or something. When actually nobody give a damn, because I get like 3 views over here. But everything has its time and purpose. So today I just wanted to start my morning by at least putting some content on this page. I think it's been a few days since the one I was supposed to do yesterday, I accidentally deleted. And the live I was also gonna put up was pixelated because service in Broward County is horrible for me as a T-Mobile customer. But other than that, I got other things to do. I do want to reiterate, because people here with their biases and self-centered intentions and not with their mind, hearts, and ears. I was just telling you guys a story in the life of Trailhand Bill, the adventures of. This ain't that's finna bog down my day in any regard. I might come back later and tell y'all how I brought this up in conversation to him or her. I speak to him quite often. He lives right across the street. Don't really see the lady behind me much, and never talk to her. So, you know, if I see her, I'll do it as well. Like, yo, don't be so self-centered that you don't give a damn. And that's another thing he was saying yesterday. We had that conversation. We're neighbors. We need each other. You were saying that while you were planning to snake your neighbor, fam. And it's crazy that humans, like cops, think they can be and should be trusted. You motherfuckers is wicked. We are wicked. And the best thing you could do is acknowledge that to yourself and to other people, and acknowledge the fact that it is something that, if it's God's will, which it is, and God's grace, you are working on. And you're not trying to use it to abuse people. But it's present, so there will be some stumbles along the way that affect you and others, but that's not your intention. You're trying to overcome it, and if anybody's willing to assist, you welcome that as well. That's my vantage point on life, man. I'm not any less wicked or any better than anybody else, but I acknowledge that, and I intentionally don't want my wickedness to drastically or negatively affect anybody's life, so I work on that. Not as much as I should even, but I do. Trailhand Bill, the adventures of.
gang niggas ain't listening. Stuck in positions as victims can't